A joyful morning to this wonderful time of the earth. Yes, it's me, Josie B. Inglaterra, and I would like to welcome you all to the first video in YouTube. So today, I will be doing an impromptu speech with regards to my presentation about the expectations in my subject entitled Business Research. But before anything else, I would just like to explain why I chose to have an impromptu rather than depending on a script. Well, actually, when you decided to have an impromptu speech with regards to certain topics, that means that all the words that comes out from your mind are with sincerity. Because when you just depend on script, it is just your words are being limited, your actions are being limited. So much about that. Let us now proceed to kicking on about my expectations. Okay, so let's start it on. Our first category is about the expectations with to the course or subject. So, given with my previous education, I was introduced to the research, and basically it is just about the basic introduction of research. So now that I have the subject so-called business research, my expectation is that I'm expecting that my knowledge will be broadened, most especially that this is now particularly speaking about the business, which or wherein this is a field I'm choosing to venture in. So aside from our first expectation about the course or subject, I'm also expecting that business research will find out or will goes out to be a friendly subject. Well, actually, they said that research is one of the difficult subjects that a student can try or can partake in her learning. So, with that given idea, it might give a pressure to the part of the student to think that the subject might be hard for them, for their capabilities. So, I will be expecting that despite those, we call sayings or comments about the subject, I'm expecting that to still turn out to be friendly after all, so that there would be a very good interaction with the students and of course the subject itself. Alright, so let us now all proceed to our second category, and it's all about the expectations with your teacher or instructor. So for this subject, business research, our teacher or our instructor is Mr. Franz Byron Gian. So much about that. This is the category of the expectations where I'm very excited to share to all of you. Because actually, I've already heard a lot of amazing compliments about Sir Franz, that he is one of a kind teacher, that he is amazing. And I can really tell that those were really true because in our first few days of the class, he is very productive, he is very considerate, and with that I am just so glad to be part of his class and be given the opportunity to learn from him. So of course, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank Sir Franz, and of course the faith that lead us to have this. And I would just like to call this destiny, that I was really given this chance to be one of his students. And so with that, my expectation about Sir Franz is that he would prolong his patience, most especially that given the fact that not all of the students are privileged enough to handle such new set of learning. And aside from that, I'm also expecting that through the rest and through up until the very end of the semester, Sir Franz will stay what is that term? I guess Sir Franz will stay at home. Actually, I'm just kidding. That Sir Franz will stay to be amazing as he is. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are now down to the last part of this category, and that is the expectations toward the medium, that is the online class, of course, and to your classmates. Alright, so talking about the new learning setup, that is the online class, I'm expecting that this would totally quite challenging, at the same time quite interesting, but of course this would impact this would give a greater impact to the students, most especially that not all students are used to have this what we so-called technology savvy, and with that I am expecting that we will face hurdles, we will face difficulties, but I'm still expecting beyond all these hindrances that we can get along with this new setup. And talking also about, on the other hand, of my so-called classmates, well, actually they are no longer new to me. I've already met them and be one of their classmates in the previous years. So I'm expecting that we can build a better and a greater connection with one another, most especially that today we need so much more of a moral support, the emotional support that can give to us, that there are some who are having difficulties, and a single uy, kumusta naman ka? I'm always here to help you. Uy, kumusta naman ka? Nakapas na ba ka? Uy, kumusta na ka? How can I help you? Those kind of words are already giving comfort, a best and a great comfort to a student who is facing such difficulty. So that can be all, and thank you so much. And I would like to share more, but since my time is only limited, and you know my words are stuttering in my mind, and I am just so much thankful that I was given the opportunity. So this is actually my first time to take a video and upload it on YouTube, and I'm kinda shy.
What?
Though they said that I have bagag now, no? Because I'm used to exposed in public speaking, but nevertheless, I still felt nervousness inside my body. So that's all, and I hope to see you all soon in my future videos to be uploaded here. Thank you so much, and I love you all. Once again, this is Josie Inglaterra, leaving a quote. I would just like to leave a quote with about to love, so we will be all inspired. Yes, there is forever in love, but if you put God in the center, there is not just forever. Instead, there is forevermore. Magandang buhay, kapamilya, and see you in my next video.